Hello folks, and welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to set the audio levels on my Sony AX53 camcorder using the Boya BY-MM1 Pro dual capsule microphone. So stay tuned, see what we get up to. So folks, the Boya BY-MM1 Pro is a dual capsuled microphone. So what we have, guys, is we have a microphone at the rear and a microphone at the front. So we can switch between the front microphone or the rear microphone, or a mixture of both. And the rear microphone is slightly less sensitive than the front because obviously it's going to be closer to us when we're doing a vlog. So it is a sort of a microphone that's aimed at the vlogger, if you're going to do vlogging, and probably also if you want to do a commentary of what we're seeing. So the idea of this video is I want to go out and set the audio levels on my Sony AX53 camcorder, which we are filming at the moment, and just try and be able to get a good balance between the background noise and the commentary, if you like, guys. Now the Sony AX53's audio level meter is, we'll say, pretty basic. So when you adjust it to get your levels, you basically just have several increments. I think it's 5, maybe 6 increments across the level, and you just adjust it in between them. So what I want to do is go out and be able to set the levels. So to simplify matters for me back in the editing software, is I want to be able to, so to simplify. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to call it 0% is no level, and then 100% would be maximum audio level. So we'll go from 0%, 25, 50, 75 and 100%, and hopefully somewhere in between that level we're going to find a decent level for a good match. Because when you're actually certainly on the AX53, when you're actually recording, the level meter itself, not the one that you use to adjust the levels, but the actual level meter itself, is quite small and very, very difficult to judge where the actual level it is. So that's the plan, guys, is with the Sony AX53 and the Boya BY-MM1 Pro, is we're going to try and set the level meters. Now I'm not sure where that's going to be. I'm going to find somewhere suitable to go out and do that. So for you it will be in a very few seconds, but for me it could be a week or a couple of weeks, because it's the weather's been a bit hit and miss. So at the minute it's bright and sunny, but who knows what that's going to do any moment now. It's looking a bit dark again. Anyway, enough of the waffles. So what we'll do is, guys, I'm going to leave it there, and we will catch you somewhere out in a field a field test, as it were, guys, and hopefully we're going to get a decent setting for the audio. So and see you momentarily. So guys, you joined us at Buscott. So we came here before when we were doing the M50 test. So today we've brought the Sony AX53 camcorder. Pretty much the same test as before, guys, but no photography this time. But what we're going to do is just go down to our little spot, which is on our right hand side over there, and just set up the camcorder and just go through the little test as before, just to make sure we get the right levels. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. I'm glad you're ready.
I'm born ready.
You're born ready. So we're going to just drop off over there, guys, and set everything up. So guys, here we are at the same spot as before. So we're just going to do different level settings over there. So I'm on the GoPro at the moment. So we're just going to set up the AX53 and the microphone, and do a little bit of audio testing. Much brighter day than it was last time we tried it, and definitely a lot warmer. So here we are guys, we're on the Sony AX53 and the Boya BY-MM1 Pro, and the audio level on the camcorder is set at 25%. The audio level on the camcorder is set at 25%. So I'm just going to pan round there, that's the weir in front, and back round to there, look over there, so we are on 25%. Just in that gap over there in the middle of the picture is again the old lockkeeper's cottage. So the audio level is at 25% on the AX53 and the Boya BY-MM1 Pro. So the audio level is set at 50% on the camcorder. The audio level is set at 50% using the front and rear microphones. A little bit windy. Just going to slowly pan around back to the weir where the main source of the noise is, and then just in the also in shot is the little lockkeeper's cottage, which is you can rent out for National Trust if you're National Trust members. So we are guys, testing 1 2 3, test, the audio level 50%. So here we are on the final test. So the audio level is set at 75%. The audio level is now set at 75% on the AX53. Using the Boya BY-MM1 Pro, we're using both front and rear microphones. So the audio level is set at 75%. Wind's now picked up a little bit, but hopefully that's not going to affect the audio. Because I said guys, I got both the little dead cats fitted. Hopefully they're doing their job. But we are at 75%. I'm not going to go for 100% because I think that's just a little bit too much guys, so we're going to stick at 75%. The meters on the AX53 is bouncing around quite well and quite high up, so I think we could be overdriving. So we're going to just do one more test on the other side of the weir and go from there guys, see what happens. We've gone to a bit of a quiet area now, so we're actually at the locks. So the audio level is now set at 25%, we're back on 25%. So this is a much quieter area, so just take this opportunity just to do another quick test. So I don't know whether you can see it there guys, the boat's just going through the lock. So the audio level is set at 25%, hold the camcorder still, and in a much quieter area. So here we are guys, 25%, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. So guys, we've now got the mic set on 50%, audio level at 50%. Same area, nice and quiet, nice quiet area. As the little boat's disappeared almost out of sight now into the lock. So we are no we're not, we're on 50%, I get it right guys, 50% on the audio level. So testing 1 2 3, test. Audio level set at 50%. So we're just going to pan back to the little lockkeeper's hut, and the audio level set at 50%. Test 1 2 3. So we've now got the audio level set at 75%. The audio level set at 75% in exactly the same area, nice and quiet. Just me rabbiting on about inane rubbish guys. So we go, that's the little lockkeeper's hut. So this is Busket Lock on the River Thames. So behind us is another weir, so I don't know why you're going to pick that up, but behind us is another weir. Absolutely beautiful day. So the audio level is at 75%. So what we're going to do now guys is just go to a bit of a more noisy area and just try one final test before we call this end to this little test guys. So we are on the final test. A little bit of background noise, not as much. There's still a bit of background noise, so we're just by the weir, which is in the middle of the shot. So the audio level is at 25%, so we're on 25% at the on the audio, and I can see the meter's not that active, so I think the level's probably a bit low at 25%, but we're at 25%. Testing 1 2 3 test. So now we have the audio level set at 50% on the AX53. As you can see that the audio level is actually quite strong now. Probably I would suggest, based upon what I can see on the meter, this would be a good level. So we are now set at 50%. Just scanning around again, exactly the same. There's a boat just coming in that way. So testing 1 2 3, audio level set at 50% on the Sony AX53 with the Boya BY-MM1 Pro. So guys, here we are at final test, audio level set at 75%. Based upon the meter on the camcorder, I think 75% is going to be a little bit high. So I think we're going to leave it at 50%. I think that would be my thoughts for the sweet spot. But testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, audio level set at 75%. But I think 75% is too high. It's going to have too much background noise, too hot of a signal. Anyway guys, testing 1 2 3, 75%. So we're just on the weir here. Audio level set at 50%. That's what I'm going to be using now for the rest of the day. So we're just going to do a little bit of videoing. Pan round. So we are, we're just at another lock gates, so boat's about to come through, so we're going to give that a bit of a video. Open the gates on the lock doors, or the lock gates I should do, the sluices, whatever you would call them guys. As you can tell, I'm not a boating person. That's where we've just come from, over there. That's the lock, the new lock keeper's cottage. I'm just going to spin around slowly as I can. So we're heading upstream now, so we're actually heading towards London. So I would assume, whoop, can't hold it steady, London is up there somewhere, probably 50, 60, 70 miles away, probably longer by river. It's about 100 miles by motorway from us, so it's probably a bit longer by river. But this is one of my other fishing spots from when many years ago. So just sort of turn back round guys. So where that bridge is, trying to hold it steady, so that bridge there that's coming into the picture now, that's actually the flow off of the main river that goes through the lock. no it doesn't, it goes through the weir, bypasses the lock if you like guys. So we'll go out and have a stand on the bridge and take a little bit of a shot up there. So guys, we're on the bridge. See if I can just, well, I'm trying to be steady. I should have brought something more substantial to hold the camcorder, but up through them trees was where we were stood. So that's a weir from the main flow. It sort of comes up and rejoins the river this side for so it bypasses the lock. So we're just looking from the other side of the bridge up upstream towards London. As I said, just for the record, we still are on the microphones on 50% of the audio level. The microphone level is at 50%. So the river's sort of through there and then over around by those trees. This is where the main flow rejoins the river, and that little bit there is where it comes in from the lock. I think Karen's on a mission to stroke one of the cows. What do you think her chances are? Well, they're not cows, they're bullocks, judging by the dangly bits. So what do you think her chances are? The boat or the cruisers, oh I don't know, she's trying to speak to one of the cows. So the cruiser is going to go up that sort of channel there where we've just walked and go through the locks. And if we're going that way upstream, that's, oh I don't know, she's like nearly stroking a cow. If you go where that boat is, you're heading upstream towards sort of Lechlade. So guys, I'm keeping one eye on the boat and one eye on Karen to see if she's been successful in stroking a cow. Have you had any success? No? Yeah, some success, have we? So, walking and videoing, probably a bit wobbly vision. So, you've had success, yeah?
I did pop one.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, come on.
No.
Ah, touched one slightly.
A lot of ball that, isn't it?
They're all balls, aren't they?
Well, so you sort of managed one, did you?
I did.
You did.
Well, briefly.
Well, briefly. Well,
Brief little bop on the nose.
little bop on it. Just think, won't be long. There'll be some nice steaks.
No.
Oh, sorry. Well, they will, won't they? I mean, you know, they make a nice steak, won't they? Anyway, onward and upward.
See, they say salads are good for you and keep you slim.
Yep.
Yet cows live on grass and they get huge.
And?
Just saying.
All right. Well, they're vegetarian. They're vegan, aren't they?
But they get so big.
Yeah, well, that's because they're big anyway. So if you eat one of them, you'll be a vegan, because they eat grass and you eat them, so we're a vegan. There you go. That's my logic anyway. Anyway, we're going to go head a little bit further up round the river. We'll go to an area that we used to call the beach when we were fishing, so hopefully that's still available. So just to give a little bit of perspective, so that's the little lockkeeper's hut over there where we just walked from, but the path tends to meander round about. So guys, we've come to the end of our little stroll. We're going to head back towards the cars because we've got a meal booked at a pub. So we're going to take a stroll back. We'll probably do a little bit more videoing on the way back. But this camcorder can also take photos. Only 8 megapixel and only in JPEG, but be worth taking some. But anyway guys, we're going to head back towards the car park, and I think we can get a well-deserved cold drink, yeah? So that concludes our little audio test of the Sony AX53 Camcorder and the Boya BY-MM1 Pro. It's been an absolutely beautiful day. Is it warm enough?
Yes.
Yeah, Karen's warm. I mind you, Karen's suffering from the lurgy, so she's not firing on all cylinders. But it is rather warm out, and it's about what, 22, 23?
Yeah,
Blisteringly hot sun. So we're going to head back towards the car and head towards the pub for a nice cold drink of some description and something to eat. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this little video and audio test, and we'll catch you on the next one. So until then, see you later. Bye bye.